Welcome back to session 4 in the 6-part series called Minding My Memory. My name is Sinead and I'm an occupational therapist working with people who are interested in learning more about their memory. In the previous sessions, we introduced what memory is. We talked about the importance of attention and some concerns that may come from driving. We also talked about stress and how this can affect our memory. In this video, we're going to focus on some of our lifestyle choices. These can also affect overall health, well-being, and how we keep our brain healthy and our memory well. Research shows that making lifestyle changes can help protect brain health and function. In an earlier video, we talked about how the brain can be vulnerable to aging. Your brain is one of the most complex systems, and we're going to talk more about ways within our lifestyle that we can help to protect it. So, shopping for your brain. Our bodies need good food and hydration from our diets to work at its best. We know that the hippocampus and other parts of the brain are responsible for helping us to form new memories. Therefore, it's important to provide our brains with the best vitamins, nutrients and energy that will allow our brains to work the best it can. If we are to consider shopping for our brain, try to buy brightly coloured fruits, green vegetables, oily fish high in omega-3. All are known to be good for brain function. Mediterranean diets, which are high in fruit and veg, pulses with moderate amounts of fish, olive oil and a small glass of wine, are known to be good for brain and heart health. Food which is high in iron and B vitamins, such as leafy vegetables like spinach, fortified cereals, dried fruit and pulses like baked beans, are known to be good for our brain health and maintaining a good memory function. What foods should we restrict? Processed foods, any refined sugars, fast foods, limiting red meat, limit alcohol. This food pyramid can help you with meal planning, limiting foods at the top of the pyramid to once or twice a week. You can see that we should be aiming for between 5 to 7 portions of fruit or veg per day. What do we need to stay hydrated? So as we get older, our bodies might not clearly let us know that we need fluids, and we can become dehydrated without realising it. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of fluid daily, about 1,200 millilitres per day. Drinks like tea and coffee have caffeine, which can contribute to dehydration, so don't rely on these drinks for all your fluid intake. Add a drop of dilute or a slice of lemon to your water to add flavour. Try including more soups, jellies or fruits in your diet can also add more fluids. Some people find keeping a jug of water or a bottle of water on the table to remind you to drink can help encourage more fluid intake throughout the day. Try to drink more fluids earlier in the day, in particular if you're concerned about nighttime trips to the bathroom. If you're on water tablets, discuss fluid intake with your doctor. So diet isn't the only way to help preserve memory. If you want to keep your brain sharp as you get older, also knowing your numbers is important. These numbers include cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, body weight or BMI, waist measurement and alcohol intake. Exercise is another great way we can help keep our brain and memory healthy. It's recommended that adults should get 30 minutes 5 times a week. Exercise boosts oxygen, nutrients and helps clear away any of the waste products in the organs of our body, including our brain. Exercising 3 or more times a week has been linked to a lower risk for dementia. Exercise has also been shown to increase the hippocampus size. Remember, this is an important part of the brain for memory. Try to combine different types of exercise across your week to include some aerobic activity, which increases your heart rate, with some muscle strengthening and balance exercises or activities. Exercise doesn't always have to be done in a gym or with special equipment. Gardening, household chores or playing with grandchildren are all great ways to increase your physical activity levels. Remember, some exercise is better than none and more is better than some. Challenging your brain. Mental stimulation is an ingredient to taking care of your mind. This involves challenging your brain, getting it to jump those mental hurdles it might shy away from. Stretching your brain in this way can improve your mental sharpness, and it might fight off some of the negative effects that aging has on your brain, helping you to stay brain fit. Try not to be stuck in a rut and always doing the same things. If you always take the easy road, your brain will not bother saving itself for challenges that may lay ahead. If you like to do the easy level of Sudoku or a simple crossword, move over to the harder levels and get your brain to sweat a little bit more. Make sure and keep it fun. You could try and learn a new skill or hobby. For example, develop your computer skills, join a new class, visit new places. Increased complex mental activity is likely to add to brain reserve. This helps to prepare the brain for future challenges that may arise due to aging. Engaging in leisure activities that are mentally strenuous or mentally challenging at least twice a week is far more beneficial than completing games and programs that are familiar to you. For example, attending organisations or groups, going to the cinema, theatre, practicing an artistic activity. Social engagement. Avoiding loneliness is important. The evidence shows that this can act to reduce memory issues. For many people, interacting with other people gives great sustenance in terms of brain health. We are a highly social species. Some activities that you could try to include: joining a book club, a community group, a choir, a sports team. They're all ways to up your social interactions. Even meeting friends for a coffee. Just 10 minutes of social interaction stimulates your brain cells to grow new connections and strengthen those already formed. This means increasing your brain's performance. Positive attitude. It's worth remembering that a certain amount of stress is a normal part of everyone's day, and in small doses it can be good for you by motivating us to do better. Research shows that thinking young could be the key to healthy aging. You are, of course, only as old as you feel. Laughter can be a tonic for the brain too. Laughter is the best medicine, we often hear. It's a natural mood lifter. Learning ways to keep stress on a short leash will benefit your physical health, but also your brain fitness and overall memory performance. Distraction is a great way to reduce stress. Often when we come back to something later, it doesn't seem half as worrying. Relaxation. Sleep is an elixir for the brain. Our brain doesn't just rest while we sleep. Instead, our memories are stored and filed away into our brain's filing cabinet. The advice for brain health and sleep is very straightforward. Prepare yourself for bed by unwinding mentally first. Avoid using or looking at computer screens or mobile phone screens, as the subtle blue light seems to poke our brain into life rather than calm it down. Eat light meals earlier in the evening rather than feasting late into the night, and try to avoid alcohol, coffee, tea or other caffeinated drinks. Insomnia and sleep problems can be quite common as we get older and can have negative effects on our health, in particular our brain function and memory. The most up-to-date information tells us that sleep plays a huge role in our well-being. Join us in the next video where we will be talking about communication and staying in touch.